Welcome back, everybody, to the podcast, episode 8. And hi, I'm Gabriel.
Hey Jerry.
And if you noticed, we actually changed our name from DLC Podcast to Lemon Tea Podcast. We decided to change this name because it is more memorable and it is easier to remember. That's the same thing. But yeah, it's a lot easier to remember than DLC, which people can mix up with downloadable content.
Yeah, I think it's just easier to roll off our tongue. And especially like one time, Gabriel told us the story that he was trying to introduce our podcast to one of his friends, right?
Mhm.
And then, yeah, literally, I don't think any Westerner would remember Dongling Cha,
Right,
Dongling Cha,
right,
It's just lemon
exactly.
tea is just much easier to remember. And today, our good friend Elon, a scientist, is not here with us again.
Again, yep.
And
Unfortunately.
there are a lot of topics that we want to go into, but I do want the three of us together to experience and put more input to the video. But
Mhm.
so this might be a shorter episode. I'm not too sure right now, but
Yeah,
we want to, yeah,
we'll play
we
it by
want to just
ear.
show you guys.
Sorry, go ahead.
Hang on.
Yeah, we'll play this by ear and we'll just see how it goes. And we're gonna try something different. We're not gonna um, discuss any particular topics, but we have chosen a few videos to react to. I think this would be kind of fun because who doesn't like watching videos, right?
Yeah, I just want to emphasize to everyone, we are not running out of ideas, okay? This is a totally original content right here.
Yeah, exactly. That is a good point to point out.
So, which one are we doing first?
So
Oh,
okay, we have two videos. The first video is titled "Test for Non-Native Speakers: Advanced English Words." This was one of your video, right?
but this is actually interesting because both of us are not local speakers,
Yeah,
I guess.
yep.
Yeah, we're both from Hong Kong. We started with Cantonese first. Did you?
Actually, yes, I think. So my native language is Cantonese, but somehow when I went from a local school to an international school, the transition was so easy that I picked up English
Really?
very quickly. Yeah, I don't know why.
When did you get into an international school
My
or
first
English speaking school?
year was second grade, so I think
That,
that's one grade before you, right?
yeah, I mean that's still relatively early, right? Because for me, I joined in grade 3, right? The third year.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, my Chinese was never good.
Mhm.
So,
Your Chinese was
going.
never good.
I mean, but you know what? You know what?
Actually, you're
Neither is my
right. You're right.
English.
You're right.
Neither is my English. So, yeah, I just thought that is interesting. That
Mhm.
could we do the test?
All
I'm
right.
not
Yeah.
sure
So
because
let's.
you know what? Like I just want to add a bit more. Okay, Gabriel. I just think that I always like vocabulary, and
Mhm.
especially when we're doing this podcast.
Mhm.
The more I listen to myself, the more retarded I sound. So
Oh no,
I hate.
I definitely get what you mean.
It's like, wow, what is he talking about? You know, like one or twice I did request, like, can you cut this out? Like
Right.
this,
Right.
I just sound like a retard.
Yeah,
So
and
yeah,
I guess we'll see from this test if we're good at English or not. Actually, so I would say that non-native English speakers might be more anal about grammatical punctuation or something like that because there's a lot of
yeah,
native speakers, they learn it through speech, right? So a lot of their mistakes come from common mistakes of native speakers. Like one example is is would and then apostrophe ve, right? It's short form for would have, but I have heard
yeah.
so many people say would of, and then because
Oh,
that's just
would off?
would
Apostle
of.
BOF?
No, just no apostrophe. They think it's would and then of. They think that's like a phrase, and because they've just been hearing it their whole life. So should have, would have. They would say of like very particularly, and it ticks me off so much because I know it's wrong. And
Is this a Cantonese thing?
no, it's an American thing. It's a native
Really?
English speaker thing. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you speak to more
No-
Americans, and a lot of people would make this common mistake.
Huh.
Yeah, and we'll
Cool.
see if they.
I don't know. I can't think of any Cantonese stuff that's here. I can't think of any Cantonese mistakes.
Cantonese. Well, we'll see it from this video. Oh, I guess this is vocabulary though. So
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
I just want to before we dive into the video, I just want to say I did go through the first few ones myself, and I stopped halfway and was like, okay, I think we should do it together. And I think you can skip the first few minutes.
okay, it's fine. We can just go through it, and then we'll see if I know, and then if I don't, you can answer it.
Oh no, I mean like you can literally cut to when she starts because she's.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you mean. So I start here.
I don't know. No. Like I don't know. Just
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just start from the beginning.
Karen here introducing. Let's
Karen.
go, Karen.
Okay, let's go.
Video, I will give you an advanced English vocabulary test.
Nice.
In the previous videos, I have been
She's so
teaching you
funny.
advanced English words. And if you have been watching the videos, you have learned 100 advanced English words. And
Oh,
now
did we?
it is time
Do we skipped 100 advanced English words to this point?
what advanced English words are there?
for your test. Before we
Yeah, you
get
can- you can-
started,
you can play
I want
and
to
she can,
remind
keep
you
going.
why it's important
I
for
don't mind
you
talking
to be learning
Okay, okay.
advanced English words. One of the main reasons is that you will be able to express yourself better and to say
we're gonna
exactly
express
what
ourselves
you
better,
mean.
Gabriel.
When you
It's
know
true.
the precise vocabulary for the right situation, it enriches your ability to communicate well the same way as a native speaker and the same way that you communicate when you speak in your native language. And the second
Thank you,
reason
Karen.
is you will be able to understand native speakers better, especially educated
you.
native speakers. The more educated somebody is, the more they use advanced words. Also,
Do
you will
they?
be able to have deeper conversations.
I mean, kind
I
of.
mean, I always dumb down words,
I
especially
think
in the Chinese workplace.
it is easier to kind of go with easier words for more people to understand. But I guess she's kind of right where if you have a larger vocabulary, you can kind of describe things like in very specific like situations or
Right.
something like that, and it's like, oh,
Right.
this fits perfectly or something like that. So I kind of agree.
Right.
So far.
Because for me, I don't want to get into too much detail, but I work with a lot of international clients myself, and some of them their English levels ain't that good. So I try to like dumb down a lot of the words and make it easier for them to read. And sometimes, you know, you might not get what they're trying to say, but you try to puzzle them together and make sense of it. I guess.
Right.
Let's go, Karen. What are you gonna offer more?
with
Give it
people.
to me.
You will be able to talk about a wide variety of
Oh,
subjects
talk about
and not
deeper
just
subjects.
your specific area of specialty. For example, a lot of my students who are engineers can only talk
Oh,
about
engineers.
engineering.
Whoa,
When it's time
come
to talk
on,
about
Karen.
politics or something else that
Okay, that is kind of
Why,
not true.
why would an engineer talk about politics all of a sudden at work?
Yeah, I mean, even if we don't talk about, I can attest that we don't talk about politics at work. But even when we do, I would say we kind of know like vocabularies outside of engineering. It's not like we were stuck in this box. But I get I guess I get what she's going at.
Well, you know what? We always talk about politics at work
Oh, you do?
because yeah, I mean not always, but
Right. But it comes up all the time.
Yeah, because we're in Hong Kong right
Right.
It's a pretty spicy time to be in Hong Kong. Okay, let's continue.
Actually, we can talk about that in another episode.
Oh yeah, but that's I don't
Spicy, but
I
it's dangerous
don't want to
territory.
get punished. Man.
All right, let's continue the video.
people are talking about, they feel insecure because they don't have the vocabulary to really express themselves well. The next reason is when you're reading something, you won't have to look in the dictionary all the time, especially if you're reading newspapers and books. Also, you will definitely feel more confident about your English skills. And another reason is maybe you are planning to take an English test. For example, if you plan to study in the United States or maybe get a job where it's required for you to be fluent, very often you will be required to take an English test, and often a lot of advanced vocabulary will be included.
Hey Gabriel, I just got a question.
Yeah.
Did you do IELTS? Have you done
IELTS? I did not do IELTS because I have.
You didn't?
Because I am a U.S. citizen.
Oh yeah. Okay. None of your jobs require you to do an IELTS.
Yeah, none of them exactly.
Oh wow! So they just see you as a citizen.
American, yeah, because I am. What do you mean they see me as a citizen? Because I am a U.S. citizen.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Because they didn't in Australia.
Right.
So yeah, so for me, when I have to get my visa to work in Australia, they actually need me to do IELTS. It was actually quite a fun experience. The new IELTS system is all about it's all on computer. So the whole day you're there's no more written tests, like handwritten tests.
That's nice. That's
so
actually
it's just full computer. So it's just quite interesting time. I didn't prep. I just went in because for the visa requirement you need to get all 6. Yeah, so I just thought that it's pretty hard for me to fail an IELTS test. Right?
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it turned out it's actually pretty hard. like the way they grade it. I got an overall 7.5.
What's the max?
9, I think.
Oh, 9. Oh, 7.5 is pretty good then.
I mean, not a bit better than average. I would say people like if you're completely new to English, I probably get a 5. I don't know. Like the basic requirement is 6, and for you to get a permanent resident in Australia or like a green card, you need overall 8, I think.
Oh, okay.
So right, I literally.
So you just missed it by a little bit.
Oh, not really. I mean, I averaged it out. So I think my writing was the worst because I can't spell. As you can see, a lot of the time I do misspell stuff, so I do F up there. And but my oral, can you believe it? My oral
better.
My oral test is at 8. Like what the fuck? So it kind of averaged it out.
Okay, I see.
There was reading and I forgot what was the other one. So,
I think my weakest strength in English is probably reading, because I am pretty good with vocabulary. I'm pretty good with speaking and writing, I guess. I know, like I have pretty good grammar, but then when I read, it's like I don't have the patience for it. So I just try to skim over everything, and then whenever I do tests, I do very poorly on them because I lose patience, and I just choose whatever I felt like. It's I guess it was this one or whatever, you know. So.
Well, I mean that's not you being bad at reading. That's just you being
impatient. Yeah.
To help you develop your vocabulary and become more and more fluent in English, I have developed a new course, and I'm offering the course on my online.
No, we are not going. We skip this. We skip this. No one go to accuratenglish.com. Okay, no one go to support Karen. We are not going to accuratenglish.com. No one is going to accuratenglish.com. I repeat, no one is going to accurate English to support Karen. No one is going to accuratenglish.com. Thank you, everyone.
Right.
Number 1, everyone will die. Death is fickle, inevitable, subsequent, mandatory.
Okay, they're all like correct.
One of them.
Right, but I think it's fickle, because that's
no ways. You thought it's inevitable.
It's inevitable. Oh wait!
Yeah,
oh,
no
life
way.
is fickle. Life is fickle. Sorry. Oh damn! I already failed the first one. Oh shit!
Oh yeah!
Oh no!
How did you fail the first one? And you're a citizen.
And the correct answer
What are you
is
doing?
inevitable.
Okay.
I slammed the table too hard.
Okay, I knew. Okay, see, this is what I mean by me being too impatient. I looked at fickle. Oh, fickle. That's it. It's fickle. It's fickle for sure.
Yeah, that's actually so funny. Do you even read the question?
I didn't. So I was like, okay, life is fickle. Okay, let's go. And that's how I. Okay, I will. I promise to do better.
Yeah, you promised to read the question.
Read the question this time. Okay.
Okay.
Number 2. He's never late. He's always
Punctual.
tactful,
No.
abrupt,
No.
frugal,
No.
prompt.
Oh.
Prompt.
Prompt. It's prompt for sure. But punctual is also correct. Okay.
Fickle.
And the correct answer is prompt.
Let's go. Let's go.
Number 3.
Hey, are we
I
keeping
love
the
your-
scores? You're getting more.
Oh, are we? Should we
Is
keep
Jerry getting
scores?
one score? No, it's actually not pretty straightforward. I don't. I stopped here. I think.
You stop here. Okay. So
these-
let's start counting from here then. This the scores.
No, I don't think anyone. If you read the question, I doubt you get it wrong.
Okay. All right. Let's see. What's number 3?
New hairstyle. You look stunning, eloquent, appalling, eccentric.
Eccentric.
I think it has to be stunning.
You know what?
right?
It have to be stunning, but
Right.
those other three.
Okay, so I think I don't know what eccentric is, but I think eccentric just means you're very flamboyant. I
Yeah.
guess.
Like, you know what? Stunning makes the most
Stunning
sense.
makes the most
Adequate.
sense. Eloquent
works,
is speaking.
but
No, eloquent is speaking.
Adequate only for speaking.
It's
Really?
eloquent is like you're fluent or you're speaking eloquently. Like
I thought it's like a formal sense, like formal setting. Like dress adequate.
No. You're thinking adequately. I don't
Is
know.
that a word?
Adequate?
Hey guys, I don't care. I'm
we're
up
not
by
native
1
speakers,
point.
so let's see.
I'm
if we're
up by 1
correct.
point. Yeah, you know what? We're not local speakers anyway. You know.
That's true. That's true.
I think stunning works.
And the
If it's
correct
not, I
answer
will be
is
really
stunning.
surprised.
Oh, let's go. Easy.
Thank
This is
you.
too easy.
4. Are
Fluentenglish.com,
you afraid
everyone.
of flying?
Are you afraid of
Yes,
flying?
I'm unbearable,
I think you are better.
petrified, oblivious.
Oh,
Petrified, right?
Petrified. Whenever I see petrified, I think of like Medusa, cause her snakes are like a petrifying ray, right? Or
You
something.
can't move.
Yeah, and you're like stoned. So I think, does that mean? Oh, if I'm afraid of flying, I'm like stunned, like stoned, like petrified. I guess that makes sense.
I think C.
Yeah,
Oblivious.
see,
Oblivious means like you don't know.
yeah, you're unaware of.
Yeah.
Precious is not. Unbearable is
I'm
not.
precious. You know what? That's something I would say. I'm precious.
I'm precious.
I'm not flying. What are you talking about, mate? Oh, that's so. The timer is so
And the correct
slow.
answer is petrified.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Number 5. Do you regularly have headaches? No, my headaches are reluctant, sporadic,
Sporadic.
Ooh.
It's sporadic.
oblivious, vigorous.
Oblivious again?
I think it's B.
Vigor.
It's B.
Yeah.
Vigorous means strong, right? Like violent, I guess.
You know what? That's interesting because none of us know the exact definition, but we just noticed that word.
Yeah. It is interesting. Okay, so I know sporadic means random, I think. Reluctant just means they don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And oblivious, we've
let's
obviously said. Yeah, I feel like we know words, we know vocabularies.
But we don't know the exact meaning.
Exactly.
We just use them,
Right, exactly.
and I probably can't spell them.
All right, let's see.
That's just me.
We should, you know what we should do? We should do a spelling bee.
Oh no! Don't shame me like that.
Okay, let's see if we're correct.
It's so funny.
And the correct answer is Sporadic.
Let's go.
Okay,
Let's go.
okay.
Let's go. That's good.
I don't know why I was just scared.
Number
What,
6.
guys?
Is he a careful driver?
Oh.
A for Asian.
He's idle, tenacious,
Tenacious
Vigorous.
driver.
Vigorous.
Ooh.
reckless.
Oh,
reckless.
I think
Okay,
reckless.
reckless.
It has to be reckless.
You have to be reckless.
Yeah.
I don't care about the first three. I don't know what they mean, but it's the
I actually don't know. Tenacious. Tenacious reminds me of like tenacity from League. So I think tenacious means like he's like you can't beat him down. He's very he's like Captain America is very tenacious because he gets back up or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Okay, D, reckless. Lock in.
Dude, this timer is slow.
And the correct answer is reckless.
Ooh, let's go. Should I now pause and we
Number
shout out the
7.
answer before it counts down?
Does he like to exercise?
I don't know.
No. His lifestyle is very
Okay, we both shout, but I'll pause it after the timer
Inadequate.
finish.
ambiguous,
His lifestyle. Is...
Oh, wait.
sporadic.
A. I go A.
Oh, actually, just stop it. Stop here.
Okay.
I actually don't know.
All right. I'll let you figure it out.
His lifestyle is very... What the fuck is standard to?
Sedentary.
Wait, is it like standard?
No. It's not. It's not.
Sporadic, ambiguous. Ambiguous is not. Ambiguous is you don't know the answer to it.
Right.
Inadequate, no. Yeah.
Do you know what inadequate
Oh.
means?
What? Is it like...
Yeah, it means inadequate means it's not enough. Like his skills are inadequate. It's not good enough.
Huh. Karen is getting some hard words. I actually don't know.
Yeah, so-
I genuinely don't know this one.
Okay, it's A because sedentary means just a sedentary lifestyle means a very non-active lifestyle. That's what it means.
Okay.
Watch, it's wrong.
And the correct answer is sedentary.
Oh, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. This is where my
Number 8.
vocabulary kicks in.
He speaks well, doesn't he?
He's very eloquent.
You have to be
He's very
fluent, right?
conceited,
Oh, wait.
All right.
eloquent,
Yeah, there it is.
Adequate.
stunning, bland.
Conceited? What is conceited?
Damn, we don't know these words. Man.
Okay, I know bland. Bland is like... it's
Oh, yeah, bland. We all know
Stunning, we
bland.
know. It has to be eloquent. Conceited, I think means like he's like tricky.
We did
Something.
explain that
Yeah.
a couple of times. Come on, Karen, can you time it in 3, 2, 1?
And the correct answer is eloquent.
Let's go.
Yay!
Number 9.
It's
Does
too
it taste
bland.
good?
I think they
Oh,
try to
this
do
is the bland one.
Yeah.
Vague,
You, dude, come on, you can think of more words. You got 100 words to choose from.
bland.
Do you think
Oh,
these are
I
from
have
their 100 word?
Yeah. Oh, maybe.
Yeah. That's why it's like trying to
And the
test them
correct
again.
answer is
No, it's
Bland.
too fake.
I guess it would be
Number
pretty
10.
hard if I was learning this for the first time.
were you
Oh, no
very
way.
angry?
I don't even know some of the words.
Right.
Yes, I was derogatory,
Furious.
indignant,
Yeah.
reluctant, sweltering.
Oh, this was a hard one.
Whoa, shit, it's hard, guys.
Okay.
Let me think.
Okay, let's go down the list. Derogatory means like slandering, right? Or like derogatory is
Is it?
like it's like oh, a swear word, it's like a derogatory. No. Derogatory.
Yeah. Like in offensive.
Yeah, offensive.
Manner,
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so it's not A. It's not C. Reluctant is.
I'm
wanna do
reluctant
it.
to do something.
Yes,
right?
yes, exactly. Sweltering.
Dude, you know what?
What?
I watched I only did the first 2 vocabs.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was gonna be easy. I look at this, I don't know all 4 of the words, so I never used them.
Now
I know that,
now
but
you know. Yeah.
You would never use them, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, reluctant. I can see myself
yes.
using
Other
reduction.
than that, none of them. Not
Yeah.
not the other three.
Sweltering sounds
What
like
does that even mean? What does that even mean? What's that? Is that a word?
it is a word. I mean, it's obviously a word, but like I think
I never heard of it.
it. So from it ending in ing, it sounds like it's not what we want.
It's what you're gonna continuous doing.
Yeah, I'm sweltering. Oh wait,
Are
were you
you
angry?
angry?
Yes, I was.
Actually.
Ooh, I was sweltering.
Oh, is sweltering the angry?
Right, or I was indignant. Okay,
I'm going for D.
I think I'm going for D as well because I feel like so in. Here's a
I
little.
was right. So she or he was sweltering, whatever that word means. We need to Google this. I'm actually interested.
Yeah. So I think so. Let me try to break down indignant. So in is the opposite, right? So if it's asymmetrical, it's not symmetrical, and indifferent, it's like the opposite. So
Not
dignant.
different.
I feel like dignant sounds like
Is it dignity?
yeah, like it sounds like they're fine, but then if it's indignant, so they're not fine.
They're not fine. But I feel like that words have like some kind of connotation to like not agreeing on something.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm going with B. Are you going with sweltering?
I think I'm still gonna go with D. I don't know what either words means.
Okay.
Yo, these are hard.
All right, let's see what the answer is. The suspense.
Dude, this is actually kind of stressful.
And the correct answer is indignant.
Oh,
Oh no way! What does sweltering mean?
swelter? Okay, let me.
You Google B.
Okay, indignant. Okay, indignant means feeling or showing anger or annoyance at what is perceived as unfair treatment.
Oh, sweltering is uncomfortably hot.
Sweltering.
Wait, is it like sweating?
Sweltering, uncomfortably hot.
What the fuck? I thought it's like some kind of like sweating. Oh, it's like I'm trembling. You know.
I'm trembling. Sorry,
That's what I was like going for.
I did not know this word. Now I have a new vocabulary: sweltering and indignant.
Sweltering.
I'm indignant.
Yo, my room is sweltering. Does that work? I'm actually really hot right now.
And I am indignant at bad things. I don't know. Okay, moving on.
When
Number
do you
11.
ever use these words?
You shouldn't trust everyone.
Gullible. Don't be so
Don't
gullible.
be so
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
secular, horrendous,
Horrendous.
gullible.
Gullible.
Do you know any of these other ones? Secular,
Horrendous. Yeah.
I think horrendous.
Meticulous as well. But
Yeah, meticulous as
not
well.
What is secular?
Secular. I think it just means like. I actually don't know. I don't wanna like.
I know circular.
Circular. I was gonna say like it's like on a cycle, but that's like cyclical. I don't know. Okay.
We don't know anything.
And the correct answer is gullible.
Gullible.
Yay!
Nice.
Number 12. The public bathroom needs to be cleaned. I agree.
Horrendous.
It's
Ooh.
frugal, filthy,
Filthy.
Oh,
Stop.
filthy.
It's
Man.
filthy.
Okay.
blurry.
Wait,
Filthy.
filthy. What? She suddenly bring the level way back down.
Yeah. This is like there was one that was really hard. Now it's like super easy.
Yeah, these are like okay. Blurry.
Blurry.
And the correct answer is
The toilet is blurry.
filthy.
The mirror is
The bathroom is stuffed.
Number 13.
the stuff.
I don't
guys.
understand the meaning of this song. It's too
Complicated?
rudimentary,
Oh wow.
Oblivious?
ambiguous.
What?
Okay.
Ambiguous.
straightforward,
Ambiguous.
excruciating.
Ambiguous.
Holy shit! It's excruciating.
What does rudimentary mean? Is that just like? I think rudimentary means like
I think
foundational.
it's like yeah. It's like back to the root, right?
Yeah.
We're just making up stuff, guys.
All right, it's ambiguous. B.
Yeah, it has to be.
And the correct answer is
B.
ambiguous.
Nice. I love how
Thank
they put
you.
it straightforward as well.
Number 14. Is
I
he
didn't realize
a funny? Yes, his new business is very
Successful?
outgoing,
Disapproval?
resilient,
Resilient?
tactful,
Nope.
lucrative.
Oh, lucrative.
Lucrative.
Lucrative,
Yeah.
for sure. I don't know. Tactful. Is that like something to do with tactics?
Yeah, tactical, right? Like
No, I think that might not be it. I don't know. All right, but it's for this question, it's lucrative for sure.
Come on.
And the correct answer is lucrative.
Yeah.
Excuse
Number
me?
15. Does he know that he hurt your feelings?
Oblivious.
No.
He's into
He's
it.
resilient
He's
to it.
into it.
He's oblivious to it.
Oblivious, yeah.
He's gullible to it.
He's gullible to it.
He is
He's
gullible if
obsolete
he
to
doesn't
it.
know.
Yeah, it has to be oblivious.
Have to be obsolete.
And the correct answer is he's oblivious to it.
Yay!
Nice.
Hey, these are.
How did you
down.
do?
All right, how did we do?
Oh wait, it's done.
Yeah.
I didn't keep the score. I think there was one that definitely sweltering, right?
Sweltering. That was the one. But we still
Yeah,
got it correct.
that-
Indignant.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, you chose sweltering?
No, I did sweltering.
Oh,
I don't even know
right.
what it means. Well, I'm actually surprised. Damn, these are hard.
Yeah. But actually, I think we fared pretty well, or at least we answered most of them correct. And
I don't know how would a non-native speaker like get in terms of the score, but yeah, that's not easy though.
So I actually started Duolingo recently, and I've been trying to learn Japanese. And I'm starting with the vocabulary or whatever, but I can see how this is something similar where they introduce you to the vocabulary, the letters, and then by teaching you the letters, they teach you like vocabularies. And I feel like she's right about if you understand more vocabulary, you can express yourself better in that language. And I think this would be very useful if someone just kept on doing these, because Duolingo has they kind of gamify their lessons, and every time you do a lesson, when it's correct, it's like Yahoo, you did it correct, and then they give you like points. So I'm really addicted to it, and
Really?
yeah.
And if you don't go back to the lessons, the owl will hunt you down.
Yes, the owl will hunt you down in your sleep, and
Yeah, we'll knock on your door at night.
Yes, exactly.
That's a good meme though.
That is a good meme. Actually, I love the owl. It looks so cute. I wouldn't mind if he paid me a visit.
Oh no, you wouldn't want that. It's like, hey, you're missing on your Japanese lessons, Gabriel. What's up with you, eh?
Okay, and
Okay, so the second video is 90 Days Fiance.
yep, this is called.
Yeah, we are really not original. Are we?
This video title is called "Top 10 Most Awkward Moments from 90 Day
I
Fiance."
love Watch Mojo. I don't know what is missing. I never.
Miss Mojo. Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
it's not.
is this new?
Yeah, this is like Miss Mojo. Huh. I actually didn't know that. I thought this was Watch Mojo as well. Welcome back to WatchMojo.com. Today we'll tell you about
Today
the top 10 anime betrayals.
Oh no, again?
So, have you watched 90 Days Fiance? How?
Not a full episode.
Okay, I have only seen videos on YouTube of these 90 Day Fiancés, and we will see the most top 10 awkward moments now. Then,
Yeah, not gonna lie. The pretty ladies, they're pretty hot sometimes.
yeah.
Yeah. And usually the guys are not hot.
But isn't the
You know
whole
what I mean?
premise? Isn't the whole premise is that they're poking fun at they only marry to get a green card? Isn't that like the joke?
Yeah, yes. But at the same time, they have to be in love with each other, right? It's like,
Right. They have to prove that.
I mean, there are some of them that obviously did not work, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I don't know if you watched the Russian girl. Was it anfisa, the one?
Oh yeah. Yeah, with the guy who does like weed, he owns like a weed shop.
Yeah, so weed. Yeah, that was crazy.
That was
She
so
actually, like,
crazy. Is she still? I think she's still in the States, and the guy went to jail.
Oh yeah, the guy went to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think she's a fitness model right now.
Yeah. Fitness model. Sure.
Yeah, fitness. Emphasizing at the bottom half of her
Yes,
body.
obviously, yes. Very well.
Let's go,
Okay.
Gabriel boy.
Let's go.
The window.
Let's see what we got here.
Because you have to clean them, man.
The couples in this series have 3 months to tie the knot or face one of them leaving the country. Welcome to Ms. Mojo.
I actually
Today,
didn't
we'll be
watch a
counting
lot of
down
them.
our
I
picks for
didn't
the top 10 most
watch a lot of them.
awkward moments from 90 Day Fiancé.
Like, I'm a student, but my parents are worried about inheritance because my family, without question, has more money than his.
Before we begin, we
Yikes.
publish new videos,
Oh,
so
no.
be sure to subscribe
What?
for more great content.
What?
For this list, we'll be looking at the moments on the
Oh,
American
this one is really
documentary
funny.
series and its spin-offs that were
Oh, I have
painfully
seen this
awkward
couple
to
as well.
watch.
I think
Faux pas,
I
weird
think you have a point though.
Oh, I do too. Okay, let's watch this first, and then we'll talk about it.
and
We'll talk about that.
uncomfortable
Maybe
together.
You know,
we'll
just
get
try
into
to be
that.
like Moroccan people just for 1 month.
I'm not Moroccan.
I know, but try to because.
Why do you want me to be Moroccan?
Number 10,
this
meeting the
not-
in-laws.
This is not too bad actually.
I'm real, so finally
It's just
I'm
really
here.
hard.
It's nice to meet you.
Meeting the in-laws
Let's
for
be
the first
honest.
time is always an awkward experience, but this moment would take one of the top prizes. Kicking off the dinner with a casual joke about how they'd warned their son not to run off, fall in love with some girl and bring her home. Whoops. Russ's parents immediately set the scene for some uncomfortable tension.
The joke was when he
His
first
dad
left
is
was,
so
you know,
young.
don't go down there and fall in love
Oh, yeah.
and, you know, bring a girl back home. And sure enough, he does.
Paola's discomfort with the whole situation, from her tight smile and unwillingness to really make conversation to Russ watching her like a hawk at her side, is very
Yikes.
clear.
Actually, what do you even do in that situation? Let's say that like, I kind of feel bad for her because
Oh yeah, I feel bad for her. Yeah.
like if someone like comes out and say, let's say that I met this girl in a really weird way, and then someone just say that, oh yeah, hey, that was a really weird way that you guys met. Am I supposed to say, huh, yeah, like
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't really see an issue.
of
You know what I
him
mean?
meeting her like overseas and then bring her back home?
Yeah, no, I mean like when she's like, oh, the joke is don't bring a girl, and then I'm like, haha, but here I am, and I really
Right.
love your son, you know.
Right.
There are so many ways that I don't
Oh,
think
to
that
brush
she
it
has
off.
to-
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, brush it off. Or I don't necessarily see that as the
The most cringe one.
no. It's like she's not necessarily attacking her, right? It's just a joke within the family, and they didn't say that I hate you.
Right.
It's just saying that oh, it was a joke, but hey, it's okay. You're here, and we welcome you. You know? It's like she could have put it in a better way, but at the same time, I don't think it's too bad.
Right. I agree. I totally agree with that.
Like for example, like maybe like if there's a dinner or something with my parents, and just an example, okay. And I met my girlfriend on the internet, right, on Tinder, of course. And then if my dad says something like, I told my son to never like meet a girl online, but
yeah.
hey, here we are, and I wouldn't be offended by that. You know, I'll be like, hey, you know, there's a new technology. Here she is, and she's great. You know,
Yeah.
like it's not really a bad thing that she said that. It's not. She made it awkward.
Yeah, I think they also try to like dramatize everything for the show.
Oh yeah.
So she might just, she might have just smiled for like a second, and then the show like
Yeah.
freeze frame on her. She's like the whole time.
You know, if it's for me, I would just laugh it off.
Yeah.
And you know, I wouldn't have a problem with that.
I would be taken aback because I would be like, oh, that's kind of.
I'll be like, oh, yeah, you know, it's something like that.
yeah, I guess so. All right, let's continue.
This is one family dinner they probably wouldn't want to repeat.
They're really nice. I just want to say they're really nice, but I want my own space.
Number 9, Narkia gets catfished.
I don't want to date a guy in this area because the guys in this area are on.
In the world of cyber love affairs, it pays to be cautious of anyone who seems too good to be true, especially if they pull the tried and true Nigerian prince tagline.
Oh man.
He also
How
told
do
me he
you
was
do
living
that?
in
Come
Alabama.
on.
He had a son, and that his son's mother had passed away.
After this couple met in an online group
sorry,
on a plus
just can you
size.
stop here?
Yeah.
What kind of Nigerian prince live in a dump like that? Like, you see his wall just now in one of the picture of his son?
It's like all broken down.
What Nigerian prince are you, man?
Let me see. And I think he was like when he was this picture that he was drinking something with his Nigerian prince thing.
Yo, like,
he was drinking out of
Nigerian...
like, it looks like a cutout water bottle. And then like
shit, you're right.
The background is like it's like
that's insane.
How do you get catfished by this? Like,
hey, is it possible to do like 1.5 speed this slow?
Yeah, we can do that.
we're BMing too much.
Oh. Okay, let's go back.
Yeah, but I just don't get it. Like, so stupid.
Social media profile of her fiancés that he hadn't told her about, and it gets her spidey senses tingling. She then finds photos of Alulowo's son with another woman that he had told her had passed away. At the end of the day, Narkia is left with no choice but to come to the conclusion that she's been catfished. Oops.
And I'm just over here stressing and not knowing what's going on.
You know I'm not gonna do nothing. You trust me?
Number 8, Chantal.
What? Okay, so that guy just completely...
They didn't even meet.
They didn't even meet. So, I guess it was he was catfishing her. He was having this story and then asking her to send money or something.
Yeah, I guess, but that's so stupid. Like, how much money can she offer? I don't know. I don't work in this business. Maybe it's a lot, but it don't make sense to me.
Yeah. All right, let's move on from that.
Versus
Chantal.
mother-in-law.
He shares a little too much with his family, and he should keep our private business private.
Here's another run-in with the in-laws.
True.
The news that Chantal's parents wanted her to sign a prenup with Pedro was
saw it.
awkward enough, but his mother's reaction to the news was even more cringeworthy. Speaking lightning-fast Spanish and going off about the stupid Americans with Chantal right there listening. Pedro's mother makes her feelings about the situation with Chantal's parents well known, with little regard for her future daughter-in-law's feelings.
Dude,
watching
I think...
Yikes.
Oh, it's so bad to involve parents in like your relationship and have...
Okay, this is cringe.
Have your parent yell "stupid American" to an American girlfriend. Insane. That's so cringe.
That's insane.
Like,
that's bad.
And the worst part is that he let her do like, if let's say my mom like hated Americans or something like that, which she doesn't. Like even if she does, I'll tell her, okay, let's talk about this like not in front of my girlfriend, even though she can't understand you, but you're like yelling at the phone, right? Like, that's so weird. That's so weird.
Yeah, just imagine my dad like do the same thing, and imagine he hates American, which he does, and yeah, it's not something that that would worry me because it's my life.
Mm-hmm. Right, exactly.
It's my future's wife or whatever. Like he don't get no say.
All right.
Chantal sit quietly and listen when it was obvious she was upset was difficult, especially as she never actually comes back with a reply until the FaceTime call is over.
I don't need that in my life, and if I'm going to be calling her my mother-in-law, she's going to have to calm down.
Number 7, do you really love him?
That this isn't a big problem.
Red flag anybody? When questioned about her feelings for her fiancé Matt, Ala is brutally honest in saying she's not really sure if she loves him yet, but is still completely okay with marrying him.
And you don't love him?
I don't know.
Ooh.
Yo, this cringe.
This
is... They pick some good ones.
Yeah, this one, I feel like this is so... Because the whole premise is that you have 90 days to get married, right? Or like... Yeah, you have 90 days to get married. And I guess it's fine to take your time.
God.
It's fine to take your time to know someone. And then, you know, marriage is a big decision, right? But if you are going to get married in 90 days and you don't know if you love someone,
that's yikes.
That is not going to end well. Like,
that's messed up.
Being married.
I can't add to that.
It's okay. It's okay.
Just can't. Yeah, that's just straight retarded. Like, that's so stupid.
Way, and one of the more rational people in the room, Matt's friend tries to coax some reasoning out of the Ukrainian bride-to-be to no avail. With Matt himself and another female friend sitting in silence, this awkward interrogation made for a pretty significant hiccup in the future of Matt and Ala's relationship.
I've got to know that you're here for him in order for me to...
What else could she possibly say? She said this 5 times already.
You're getting hoodwinked.
Number 6, Nikki's airport arrival.
This is the happiest day of my life. I mean, I'm crying, but it's the happiest day of my life.
With an age difference that was
58,
already making audiences
19.
cringe, 19 versus 58, the way Mark behaved once he picked Nikki up from the airport was weird from the start. When she placed her hand on the window of his car and apparently left fingerprints. Mark wasted no time in telling her it wasn't allowed.
It's not allowed. No, that was one of the rules when my children were.
Really?
Never touch the window, because
So I'm not allowed to touch the window?
you don't touch the window.
To make matters even creepier, he tells her that it was one of the rules when his children were young, that they couldn't touch the windows, reprimanding her for messing with his happiness. The last time we checked, he was her fiancé, not her father.
You're weird.
Bruh.
You're weird.
39 years? Is that 39 years? Did I do the math right? 58, 19. Yeah, I think it's 39.
He just want them puss.
I mean,
That's insane.
I think he has a daughter as well. That's
I mean,
like
let's
same
be honest.
age.
He's pretty rich,
Right.
from what it looks like. I don't know.
Would you ever date someone that's 39 years younger than you? Let's say if you were single and you were like rich.
If I'm single, rich, and
And
not
you're 58
not,
years old.
not in a romantic setting. I say.
Wait.
Wait. I'm thinking how to put this.
What do you mean? What do you mean not in a romantic setting? Please elaborate.
Like, if it's like a have fun
right
thing, if I'm single and I'm rich, then of course.
Mm.
But I wouldn't put too much emotion or time into it. I guess.
Like for a
to the
committed
point-
relationship.
You're right. Not to the point where I'm gonna invite her from. Is that Indonesia or
I have no
whatever,
idea. Philippines.
all the
maybe.
way to America and try to marry her and have the possibility of taking half of my wealth.
Right. That is true. Well, that's why they sign prenups, and then they just
Right.
yeah.
Yikes.
Okay.
And he,
No.
You're always weird.
I'm always weird.
Number 5, George's money.
Oh, this.
confession.
oh, let's go.
I can buy you things.
Anfisa.
What's worse, marrying someone only for money, or
Like,
telling
yeah,
someone
she's
you're a millionaire
hot.
to get?
She is. I cannot deny that. And I think he met her through like a adult campsite. That's how he like found her, and that's why that's how he started talking to her and like, hey, let me fly you out or something like that. But I'm not certain of this information. It might be totally wrong.
I have 5 questions. This is the picking wedding ring one, right?
Oh, is it? Okay, let's see.
Get them to marry you. Either way, when the
She
truth
won a
finally
bigger
surfaced
one.
in this ugly situation, it wasn't received well. A couple that had their issues long before they said I do, George finally dropped the news on his wife that not only was he not a millionaire, but he also was in debt. Needless
Oh.
to say, the notoriously hot-tempered Anfisa wasn't happy.
Why do you bring your fiance from abroad and get him married when you're in debt, when you don't have your together?
Dragging him over the coals for lying to her about being able to fund her expensive date. This was a situation that dropped jaws the moment it aired.
Business doesn't go well. What do you want me to do?
Business never went well. You just lied to me. When I
How
was
do
in
you
Russia, you
know?
were lying
How
to me.
do you know?
Don't interrupt me.
Number 4, Aziz and
Don't interrupt me.
I think Anfisa's got a point. Like, if he's fronting and he's like, "Hey, I'm rich, fly out with me, give up your life and come to US, I'll take care of you, right?" But I guess Anfisa has an unlimited amount of want. Like you can never satisfy her, and
Yep.
you know, there's obviously a limit to George's money, and I think
You can tell that she's a needy girl.
Yep.
You know what you're getting into, you know.
Right, exactly. All right, moving on.
and Mike's bedroom roadblock.
But 90 days is flying by, and our sex life is still at a standstill.
This was the elephant in the room,
Ooh.
with his conversation
Yo,
happening
that's
over the
so
folding of laundry
weird.
and
Yo,
Lisa doing everything
I
she
thought
could
that
to
was
avoid
dad, like her dad.
I thought that was the dad too. Are they dating? Are they the couple? No way. Look how young she looks.
She looks 14.
What the hell? Did they show how old they were? Okay, Mike is 31.
31.
Let's see.
Days is flying by, and our sex life is still at a standstill.
This was the elephant
she
in the
hasn't
room,
talked.
with his conversation happening over the folding of laundry, and Aziza doing
that's
everything she could to
messed
avoid eye contact, had audiences cringing in their seats.
I think we need to wait with sex.
We were supposed to do it as soon as you got here.
Yeah.
After saying she wanted to wait a little longer before she and Mike consummated their relationship, Aziza's reluctance to pursue
21.
21.
Oh, okay.
question.
So 10 years. I guess she just looks young. I think because I've known friends' parents having like a 10-year gap in their age. Because once they're like 40, but I guess 40 and 30 is still a big gap. Okay, when you're like 50 and 40, that's like not a big gap, right? But 10 years is 31 and 21. It is still pretty big, I guess. So I'm 25.
Mother Russia, the sex will come to find you.
I'm 25, and I think dating anyone under 22 is kind of weird for me. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I think, and even I would go up to maybe the 29s, but then that's like my range. That's like what's kind of acceptable for me, at least. Yeah.
I think for me, it's as long as you're out of uni, I think you're good.
Out of uni? So like 21, 22?
Yeah, something like that.
All right.
Or even younger, but you're exposed to the outside world, you know what I mean?
Have some like real life experience, and you're not just like in a bubble all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. I see that.
To the subject, and Mike's persistence put everyone on edge. Then there was a creepy half smile he kept on his face the whole time, as well as his enthusiasm about one day having kids. Perhaps Mike needs to be reminded of the virtue of patience.
Aziza may be a little more uptight than some American women. I think that, she's just still worried about our sexual relationship. I hope she becomes a lot more comfortable.
Number 3, Azin tells Nicole to work out.
Oh, that's the one.
This one.
No.
Azin made his feelings for Nicole's body known from the day she landed. However, the way he went about trying to persuade her to get in a bit better shape was not exactly the greatest idea. As she struggled up a sand dune in the middle of the desert, he urged her on by telling her how lazy she was and how she needed to work out more.
I think the way he said that she's lazy, he's trying to say you're fat.
He doesn't help. He's not helping.
Yeah, he's not helping, and he's not doing a very good job. He should tell her, like, I'm concerned about your health, and I really want to like you. I really want to love you, because I'm sure, because he has been, I guess, he has been pretty nice about it, right? And he stuck it through. I don't know if it's for the visa or whatever.
He tried.
He tried, but I think
no. The girl actually went to find him.
Right.
So this is a special one.
Oh, okay. But I think like he looks like he's trying, but he just needs to put it in a way that she understands, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's unfortunate. But the way he said, "You're lazy. We'll walk faster." Like what?
I love the scene where he went to gym with her.
The gym with her, yeah, and she's like out of breath with like dumbbells and stuff.
Yeah, and she was like hugging him and shit. He's like, okay, now off.
That is so awkward. I hope they show it here. Let's see.
He followed this up by telling the cameras that he didn't think she was healthy, which isn't something your partner should be telling you, at least not so bluntly. Encouraging your fiancé to pursue health is one thing, but straight up telling them they're lazy is beyond rude.
Almost there, lazy.
Number 2, Mohammed doesn't hold...
Sorry, I just want to add one more thing. Have you seen the part where she cheated on him?
She cheated on him?
Yeah.
No way. Come on.
Yeah.
No way.
And the part was like, he was really loyal and he loved me a lot, but after I cheated on him, he changed.
Of course.
It's like, and I was like, what the fuck do you mean? But that was... But I'm like, whoa, what? And they got back together, like after not like directly cheat, but yeah, it's like she kind of like mingled with another guy, you know.
Oh, okay, like flirted.
And had a bit of like yike stuff, I guess.
Ooh, okay.
So yeah, and she was like, oh, after that happened, he changed. I'm like, yeah, of course. And this one is very yikes.
Yeah, this is very yikes like, too. I also
this one is like dating your grandma.
Right. All right, let's see.
Back.
I was expecting like way much better than I found out when I came here.
This was one couple that had a pretty significant history of issues. In the season 1 finale of the spin-off 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After, Mohammed and Danielle were questioned on their troubles between the sheets during the couple's tell-all segment.
Screaming in front of her teenagers, I want my sex tonight. If you don't give me my sex tonight, I will call the immigration. I will get you deported.
The interview went from casual to cringy in a heartbeat, with Mohammed opening up about the issues Danielle had and some of her wilder past behavior. Between name calling and accusation.
Yeah, let's be honest. Mohammed is pretty hot for a guy, right?
It is. He's pretty good looking. He's pretty well kept, and I think he's very.
And his accent is pretty hot too. I guess.
Yeah, he's very well spoken. Yeah, I was gonna say like. I can listen to him talk all day. I have followed their stories.
All day,
I have followed their stories, and this is so nuts. Cause like, I guess, Muhammad came to the States, wanting a better life, right? But then after meeting her, like I guess he was fine with her at first, even though obviously she's not like someone very. I don't want to be offensive, but he stuck it through. He tried to make it work, but then it is her actions that kind of drove him away, because I think she lost her job, and like she has kids to take care of.
Hey, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, and her place is not like the best, and it's becoming her burden is becoming his burden, and he still hasn't even like gotten his life together. So I definitely am on his side for this one.
Yeah.
It looks on the faces of all the other couples present. This interview was shocking in more ways than one.
Thank you very much for... If you're asking me, like, why I'm not having sex with her, then you put it out there. I have to explain it.
You know, all right.
Before we reveal our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
What is the problem?
Oh, there's a streamer.
Anfisa got mad at me because I left her and I tried to go see the lawyer alone.
That was nice of you. That shows how ready you are.
You walked away from me. Yeah. I'm here trying to talk to you.
You know, it's just because I'm better than you. I don't do it back to you.
You're a user, Mohammed. You used me.
Let's go.
Okay, I think this one, I'm kind of on his side because I don't know the culture very well, but I think wherever they are, they're very conservative, right? So showing affection outside may reflect badly on him or like on her, right? So, I don't know. I just want to throw that in there.
I don't know. This is kind of on a gray territory. At the same time, he might not even like her. Like,
right.
Just the one who did. Let's just continue.
Okay.
I don't know what to say.
Okay.
Number one, awkward silence.
Did you regret
How can we
etching the word in your car?
Do the Emmys have a category for most awkward moment? During yet another revealing tell-all episode, the infamous Anfisa was questioned about some of her wilder antics. When asked if she felt any remorse for keying the word idiot into the side of George's car, Anfisa proceeded to kickstart the longest awkward pause in the history of recorded TV. Complete with everything but the crickets in the background, the studio went silent for what felt like hours before she finally attempted to defend herself, storming out shortly afterwards. Audiences could practically feel the awkward.
Yeah, she's.
You agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Ms.
Wait, that's it?
That's it. That was the 10
Wait,
most awkward.
I thought after honorable there would be one more.
No, that
what was
it.
the last
no,
one?
The last one was the awkward silence of Anfisa.
Oh, that's it? The awkward silence?
Yeah,
I thought that's honorable. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't even pause to talk about it. I didn't even realize. That's not too bad, to be honest.
Honestly, yeah, that wasn't so bad, because if I don't know what to say,
I
I'm
think
not.
The awkward one was. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
I think the sex life one was the worst.
Yes, I think
actually,
the sex life one was pretty bad, because.
Yeah, hug me one was pretty bad too.
That's only honorable mention though. Hug me, Jerry, hug me.
Hug me.
Hug me.
Yeah, I think the hug me one was worse.
All right, so I think that is it for this episode. I had fun watching videos. It's something different.
Oh, that was really fun. That's the English one.
I did not expect that we can drag this out for an hour, but it was pretty entertaining. Okay, we had entertaining, we had entertainment, we had some educational stuff. I think this has been a pretty
The educational was just us guessing vocabulary and making sense of it. It's like, oh yeah, ambiguous. I know that word, and I was like, explain it. I don't know. I just use it.
Yeah, and next episode, if Elon isn't back yet, we're gonna do a spelling bee.
No. I'm gonna stuff you with more reaction videos if that's the case. We are not doing a spelling bee yet. If Elon does come back, he probably would, but I don't know. We'll go back to normal topics.
Yep. Yeah.
So yeah. I hope you guys like the new podcast name, I guess. And it's easier for any viewers to recommend them to other friends and spread our videos around.
Yep, exactly.
So yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you guys next week.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.